Hello, AP Statistics students. Welcome to our free response review time. So we're going to do 2016's number 3. Start off with a nice and easy one, I hope. Yes, some of these free response questions are easy. So let's take a look at this. Alzheimer's disease results in a loss of cognitive ability beyond what is expected with typical aging. A local newspaper published an article with the following headline: Study finds strong association between smoking and Alzheimer's. The article reported that a study tracked the medical histories of 21,000 men and women for 23 years. The article stated that for those who smoked at least 2 packs of cigarettes a day, the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease was 2.57 times the risk for those who did not smoke. All right. So first question here, identify the explanatory and response variables in the study. All right, so first the explanatory variable. Can I write over this picture? All right, sorry about that. So our explanatory variable, all right, that's what we believe explains the thing we're looking and trying to figure out about. All right, what do we think is explaining the Alzheimer's? Smoking. Now, we can't just put smoking. We want to be a bit more specific than that. All right, so we think that it's this level of smoking. All right, whether or not a person smoked at least 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Oops. All right. Essentially, it's the question you are asking people. What's the first question we ask people? Hey, how much do you smoke? And then we write down how much they smoke. I think the actual answer is in the AP rubric is level of smoking is what they say. All right, our response variable. What's our response variable? Well, that's the other question we are asking them. The first question was, hey, how much do you smoke? The next, it's not really a question, but the next thing we looked at was whether or not they developed Alzheimer's. Developed Alzheimer's. So I think I spelled that right. All right, that's our response variable. All right, next, is the study described in the article an observational study or an experiment? Explain. So, this is an observational study. All right. We didn't assign anybody treatment. We didn't control anything. We simply observed. We asked questions. We observed their smoking habits, and we observed whether or not they got or developed Alzheimer's. Because we never assigned any treatment. All right, we only, observed smoking behavior and whether or not individuals developed Alzheimer's disease. All right, we just watched. All right, no big thing. There was no treatment that we assigned. All right, next, exercise status, regular weekly exercise versus no regular weekly exercise, was mentioned in the article as a possible confounding variable. Explain how exercise status could be a confounding variable in the study. All right, so a confounding variable is something else that might be causing or leading to your response variable. So right now, we think there's this association between smoking and Alzheimer's. Could it be something else? The article thinks that exercise status. So we have to connect all three. So first, I'm going to connect exercise status to the smoking habits. All right, it is very possible that people that exercise regularly are more healthy and less likely to smoke cigarettes. Oops. All right. So now I've connected the exercising with the explanatory variable. Now it's time to connect the confounding variable, exercise, to the response variable. It is also possible that people who are more healthy and exercise more are less likely to develop Alzheimer's. All right, and now this next sentence you might not need, but it helps. Therefore, the association between smoking and Alzheimer's is because they are both associated with healthy lifestyles. All right. The reason we're seeing this connection between smoking and Alzheimer's is actually because they're both connected to being healthy and exercising. That's the confounding variable. You have to connect it to both. All right. It has to connect to both the response and the explanatory variable somehow. All right. And that's it. Hopefully that makes some sense.